Hello, my name is Randy Ripke. I'm the owner of Accurate Messages and the developer of TASbillerCloud. This is the Yes You Can series on collections. I'm going to share some ideas that I use to improve my collections that others have shared with me over the years. I'm going to try not to talk very much so this video goes by a little more quickly. The following quote was told to me when I was very young, and it still rings true today. Never be afraid to ask to be paid for services you've provided. I'm doing my billing tomorrow. This is my actual age analysis today. You can see I have two accounts that are in the 28-day column. I have two accounts that are in the 56-day column. Those two actually skipped a month, so they would have been only in the 28-day column had they not skipped a bill. And I have no one in the 84-day column. So my collections are doing pretty darn good. This is a collections analysis from the cloud looking at my last billing cycle. So you can see how many paid on billing day versus how many are still due today. And this is my prior billing period where we collected 99% of the revenue from 2 periods back. This is my invoice, nice and clean, simple, clearly states how much is due, has a breakdown of the charges. You got to send them by email. Sending them by mail these days with a mail service the way it is, you're adding a week, if not more, to mail delivery. You've also lost a week of collections. So get those email addresses, send them out by email. Those who don't want an email, if they want it mailed, be sure to charge them a fee. You'll be surprised how many all of a sudden come up with an email address. Make your invoices payable upon receipt. Why offer to delay payment? I would encourage them to pay me as quick as they can. They're going to pay you whenever they want to anyway. At least this encourages them to pay now. And accept credit cards. Like it says in the text here, if you're concerned about the cost of those credit card fees, we need to have a talk about raising your rates. And we'll have a different video on that coming soon. Make sure your late charge is something significant. Mine is $25 at least. It could be $125. It's something that gets their attention. If your late charge is $1 or $2, they're not going to care. They're going to pay whenever they want to. They're not going to mind paying a late fee. So make it an amount that gets their attention, that encourages them to pay you on time. The Pay Now button is a wonderful tool. And again, it only works if you're emailing the invoice. But that Pay Now button, I have people using it on billing day immediately when they get the invoice. Like I said here in the text, I have people that pay me while my invoices are still going out the email server. Clients can also now opt in to auto pay, and I've had a surprising number do that. So when they pay online, they check that box that says sign me up for auto pay, and there's no work involved for you or your staff whatsoever. Very cool feature. I've had quite a few customers click on that box. It's pretty neat. This is probably the best collection tool. When someone is late 2 or 3 months, let's say, they get 2 or 3 invoices in their email, and that gets their attention. They know they're past due. When they use the Pay Now button, if they owe more than one invoice, it will list all the invoices and default to payment in full of all those invoices. I think most customers don't realize they can change those amounts. I've always had people that use that feature pay all their outstanding invoices. And when someone pays you and you can tell where they skipped a month, like in this example here, TASbiller is going to apply that payment to the one that matches up, so it shows that they skipped a payment. I immediately go to that Invoice and Payments tab, find the invoice they skipped, and email it to them on the spot. I just did that today. And that also reinforces that they skipped an invoice and gets your invoice into their accounts payable process that much faster. Click post and move on. Send friendly reminders. I have had zero pushback on friendly reminders. And I send them out every month, 1 week prior to billing. They go out and it lists all the outstanding invoices. And with the Pay Now page, they can click on the invoice number and download or print a past due invoice right from that website. Saves you a lot of time, very effective collection tool. But it must go out by email. There's no sense mailing a late notice. Get those email addresses and start using them. And disconnect notices. You're doing nobody a favor letting them get 3 and 4 months past due. They're going to get to a point where the dollar amount gets so big they can't afford to pay it. And all of a sudden you're looking at a big loss of money. So cut your losses. If someone's, for me at least, over 2 months past due, turn them off. That's what that switch is made for. And you'll know right away if you turn them off, if they're going to pay you, they'll be calling you, wanting to get turned back on. They'll give you a credit card. And be sure to charge them a fee. Like I said, it usually happens, it's best works on Friday, and usually happens on Friday night during dinner, so charge them a fee. Thank you. Any questions, as always, give me a call or shoot me an email. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and please subscribe to the TASbiller channel. Thank you.